Hey my Geminis, welcome to your June monthly zodiac readings. I'm Christine and I'm really grateful to have your support, and I'm grateful that you've stopped by. A few things: always trust and follow your intuition and your inner guidance. Practice discernment with any reading, whether it's mine or anyone else's. Know that energies are fluid and that people do have free will, i.e. that means they can change their minds at any time and make different decisions. So we are going to dive in. I hope you all are doing well. We are going to start with the Angels and the Ancestors Oracle to look ahead into June and see what's in store for you. You guys are chatterboxes. I'll just say, out of all, I feel like out of the air signs, because I'm a Libra sun rising, I feel like Geminis, you all for the most part love, even if it's not so much talking to others, but I do feel like a lot of you are very social. I feel like at this time your mind is just going, and I know you have like almost a respite, right? Mercury retrograde went direct, or I should say Mercury went direct on the 3rd, but we're still in the shadow period. So I feel like some of you have almost like mental fog that's lifting. I'm seeing just a lot of plans for social stuff. I got that in a few readings, maybe in May. I just sense a general excitement with you all about being able to connect with people, not just online, but in person. And I feel like someone just called someone on the phone. I see the curly phones, you know, like the phones that used to have the cords. It's the one I grew up with, the ones that were connected. I see someone on their bed talking on that phone. Let's get started and see what messages the universe has for my Geminis for the month of June. What's going on for my Geminis? We got Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect, of course. After Mercury retrograde in Gemini in your sign, and it's now in Taurus, hit you. Of course, Mercury's like, time to reassess, reflect, and look back. But innately here, I feel like at this time in your life, many of you are at a juncture, and I think for everyone, I'm getting this similar vibe for a lot of the signs I've read so far. It's a time in your life right now to take a pause and to reflect and just do a check-in. Is this where I want to go next in my life? Am I going in the right path? Do I feel good about this? How am I feeling about this if you haven't checked in? What's going right? What isn't going right? What can I do to change this? There's a point right now where you can take that moment to reassess and reflect. Because we just had Saturn go retrograde. We have Pluto retrograde. Mars is going retrograde shortly, and Mercury just turned direct. And so there's been a lot of just reviewing, reassessing, reflecting. And so put that all together now and assess what that means for you. You may have to make some changes or minor tweaks in your life right now in order to amp up your joy quotient or to find that fulfillment that you're looking for. Because this is something that's reiterative, right? It's a reiteration, I should say. Iterative process. It keeps happening and you keep changing over. It's not something like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'll be happy the rest of my life. We keep growing, and as a result, that means we have to change something. So this is a perfect time. And also we're, at least in the northern hemisphere, we are going to have the summer solstice on the 21st, is it? Of June, in a couple weeks. So it's a great time to usher in with that new energy some of these changes we may want to implement. So Geminis, this is the first time. The first thing for you to do is to settle down your mind and take that time to reflect. But we're gonna pull some more cards. What other messages does the universe have for my Geminis? Nope. What other messages for my Geminis? What else do they need to know? Oh, who got this? We got Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. I don't think I've ever gotten this card, ever. We've got Peacock, A lot of winged creatures. So some of you may resonate with angels, birds, winged creatures, peacocks. Protection guardian. Drop your shields. So there may have been a relationship because this concerns communication with someone else. There is some throat chakra here, something you may want to say to someone. Perhaps that's why there's a great need for you to reflect before taking action. I feel like some of you may be in a protective stance, but it has to do with words I'm getting about someone else, a relationship, a one-on-one. There may be something you want to say, or you're waiting for that communication to come in. But I'm feeling here that it's you that's preventing the communication. It's almost like you're protecting yourself at this time. And this may be cause for reflection to figure out what's going on, what your next step is, and what's happening. But we also got the snake shed old skin. So this assessment could be leading. Wow, who got this? One of the earth signs got this, Capricorn or Taurus. But it's a different interpretation. I'm getting completely different message. It's time for you to shed old shit. I feel like you may have held a grudge, or someone may have held a grudge toward you. Take the energies as they resonate. But you're being called to let this go. Something about it is not worth your time or energy. It's part of like your old narrative, your old past. Move forward, because that's not where you're staying. You're going somewhere else. I'm going to pull another card, one more, to see if we can get any more information about this. And I'm going to switch to tarot to get clarification before we proceed. What other messages for my Geminis, please? What other messages for my Geminis, please? What else do they need to know about this situation? Nope. What else do my Geminis need to know about the situation? What else do we need to know? Okay. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So there was something in the situation that taught you something. You were meant to learn something. It was like a big lesson for you. Either they were a teacher for you or you were a teacher for them. I'm getting that they were teaching you something. They were a teacher. I mean, everyone that crosses our path was a teacher in your life, but I feel like a certain relationship, there was something that didn't go in the way that you wanted to. It can be platonic or romantic, take it as you wish and as it resonates, but there's something in this relationship that didn't go in the way that you wanted to, and it caused you to recoil, almost like recoil your heart. It could have been a friendship gone wrong, a work colleague, work situation gone sour, a romantic situation, or a fight, or some type of disconnect. We're gonna grab the tarot and see what messages we can get. But I feel like this is calling for reflection on this, in addition to what I mentioned earlier. But you're not meant to hold on to this. I'm getting like a grudge here. You're not meant to hold on to this. You're meant to let it go. It's meant to elevate you. You were meant to learn something from this. And right now, if you can't see it as a teacher, this particular situation, if you can't see it as like a lesson, you will very soon on your journey. This was something that helped propel you upward into your journey, or in your journey, I should say. Because not everything is as it seems, right? What messages? Can you tell us some more about what this Drop Your Shield is about? Why this grudge or defensiveness? What is this situation about, please? Two of Wands. Fire energy. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be the other energy or an energy you're embodying. I definitely feel like this concerned a decision. But it wasn't the decision that you wanted or that that other person in this relationship wanted. We're gonna pull some more. I'm getting strongly it was you that said no more, that said stop, this is done. Ooh, oh, turned over. We got Queen of Wands. Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like you recognized your own power here. You stood in your power and you just said no more. I feel like you chose yourself here. I feel like this was a shift in your values. Because it's something that you thought you were, something or someone that you thought you used to be. But something in your value system, something in the way that you used to interact with this person shifted. But it's like you put an end to this. Something in the dynamic changed because you're choosing yourself. I'm feeling like you're like, no more. And even here at the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment, Release. I feel like it's like shedding old skin. Look at this. Oh, come on. It's like you said, no, I'm choosing myself. This person was a teacher in your life, a huge teacher in your worth and self-value and self-love. It was all about you choosing yourself all along. Holy crap. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I like it when I solve these puzzles, but no, this person was meant to teach you and reflect to you and mirror to you your value and your worth, which took you a while to pick up. I'm getting all sorts of relationships here, but this is someone that you knew for a while. And that a while can mean something different to anyone. You thought you knew this person in a way that you did. But this person was not meant to stay in your life forever. They were simply meant to teach you this lesson, and you were supposed to harness that and move on. And when you did, you let go. And that's painful. Anything else? My Virgos, you could be dealing with a Virgo. My Geminis need to know about this. Anything else my Geminis need to know about this? Fine, I'll take them. You got 3 cards. Okay. We got the Moon, 18. Yeah. I feel like there were things that were left unhidden, things you didn't know, emotions, feelings that weren't expressed. I don't think you will ever get the closure that you want, the answers, I should say, too, that you want. It was almost like an illusion. Again, this was made to happen to teach you this. This was about you. You learning this. You wouldn't have learned it otherwise. And if you didn't learn this in this situation, it would have repeated itself in another way. A lot of things were hidden to you, and things didn't come to light until you realize, like, oh shit, there's duality to this situation, to this relationship. A lot of deceptiveness I'm getting. A lot of things that were hidden, secretive. We got the Empress, 3. This is Taurus energy, Earth energy. This is all about your value, your worth. I feel like you finally realize it because we have Knight of Wands here. Fire energy. A lot of fire here. You could have been dealing with someone with a lot of fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Moon. I always get Cancer energy with this. And then Empress, Earth, Taurus, Virgo Cap, but I get Taurus. But I'm getting that you learned to value yourself. You just said no more. And you dropped, literally, look, you took a stance. Everything's flying from my hands. You just took a stance. It was all about your worth, yourself. This is beautiful in so much as it is devastating, because if this was someone that you really trusted and that you really had hopes for, again, it could be a friendship. Friendships can be heartbreaking when they don't go the way that we thought they should, or a romantic partnership. Again, take it as it resonates. You just finally realized it clicked with you. That's it. I have to move on. This was one of the hugest, I was gonna say, I don't even know if that's the word, hugest. This was a huge lesson for you all to learn, Gemini, about not so freely giving your energy away to others, because people will take advantage of you. Not everyone will see you or reciprocate in the way that you may want to. Not everyone will value you for who you are. It's really, I say this a lot to people when they are grieving someone that has left their life or they thought would be in their life forever, but people don't recognize or realize your value until you're no longer in their life. They don't realize how important you were to them, how amazing you were, until it's too late, until you're gone. Because at that point, more than likely, the universe has shut its doors, and that energy is not allowed back in. You're not allowed to, you just don't vibrate at that frequency. It's not allowed to coexist. I felt like you gave too much, and this was a lesson for you. Let's see what other messages for my Geminis. We got be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Look at this. The universe is essentially saying, you go, my Geminis. You stood up for yourself. You asserted yourself. You didn't back down. You basically shed a snakeskin, like a layer of yourself. And this is a rebirth for you. This is a level up. Oh, we got more. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Ironically, even though this is a situation in which there is release, there is shedding, there is letting go, and there's probably sentiments of grief, there's also at the same time, at the other side of the coin, gratitude. Because when you express gratitude for the lessons you've learned and for showing you what your worth is, for making you realize how valuable you are, it changes everything. Because now you take this lesson forward and you will not allow anyone else to treat you this way. Anything else for my Virgos? First quarter moon. I keep saying Virgos. Geminis, some of you may be dealing with Virgo or have heavy Virgo placement in your chart. I don't know why I keep calling you Virgos. Assess the situation. Similar to take time to reflect. I feel like some of you have not completely gone through this situation yet, or are just getting out of it, or maybe this is about to happen, but make sure you take time to feel all your feelings, to allow yourself to get angry and to feel those range of emotions, to assess what happened in a non-objective way. And something that's helped me when assessing friendships and relationships, especially people that are no longer in my life or people that I've released, is I look at, and also too, when something has not gone in the way that you wanted to, I assess my role in that situation or in that friendship and their role and what bothered me and why. And that allows you to get into the deep cause, into the root cause, I should say, of the situation, because a lot of it underlies not feeling respected, not feeling valued, not feeling loved or appreciated. There's core wounds there that many of these situations tap into. And so this self-assessment, or this assessment of the situation, taking time to reflect, will allow you to gather those lessons, to gather that package, and to make peace with it, and to move on, to carry that wisdom with you, to carry that wisdom forward. Okay. What other messages? What else do my Geminis need to know for June? Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Yep. Shedding old skin. A lot of you are releasing, clearing the past, letting go. What other messages? They're popping out. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. This theme of letting go, releasing, relaxing, taking a breather, this has been prominent in basically every reading. A lot of you, Geminis included, have been through major shifts, major transformations, major realizations, which are going to lead you to make decisions that are going to shift your life. This is a time to integrate, to take everything that you've learned. That's why there's a lot of cards here about reflecting, taking time to reflect, assessing the situation. I'm going to pull some tarot on this. Anything else, any other advice for my Virgos on what they need to do for relaxing, for resting? Anything else on self-care? Any other advice here moving forward? We got Ace of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and we got the Hermit, Virgo energy. Maybe this is why I keep saying Virgo. It's time to literally, ironically, in your season of Gemini, the sun is in Gemini still for a few more weeks until we transition in Cancer. Go inward, but it doesn't necessarily mean go be reclusive, but like your cards say, take time to reflect, really assess the situation, because you have something new that's starting, and a lot of you have already made that decision within yourself. You've processed it. You're in your head a lot, and that's the thing with air signs. We tend to be in our head a lot and be more logical than we are in our heart. This is about dropping into your heart, though. Take time for yourself to reflect, because any sort of letting go, there's a semblance of healing involved, and it's going to look different for everyone. Let's move on to your angel guidance. We're going to the Angel Guide Oracle. So far this has been about, it's not going to resonate with everyone, of course, but this is really about a relationship that has been released, letting go. But this was something you had to experience to learn your worth. What other messages and guidance for my Geminis, please? We got two cards, Angelic Protection. Some of you have been calling for assistance and help because this relationship betrayal, I'll call it, platonic or romantic, has been very heavy for you. It's been a lot. Inner child healing. Ooh, this taps into your worth, into your love, and perhaps some of you felt abandoned. This is something that was meant to teach you and help you ascend on your path, on your journey. This could also mean to take care of yourself in the way that a parent would. For some of you, this particular relationship dynamic brought you back to something in childhood. That's why we have clear the past and heal the present. similar colors, huh? It's like a nurturing feminine energy. But I feel like going within and giving yourself that nurturing, that rest, is going to really help with this healing. And also doing inner child work. Because what you didn't receive as a child, we can carry those with us, those wounds, throughout our life until we finally open that door and decide to go in and heal it. And it plays in different forms, in different ways in the relationships that we are a part of. Perhaps through codependency, or not having boundaries with people that we care about because we feel like that's a form of love when it isn't. What guidance do our archangels have for my Geminis? What guidance? Got one. Archangel Aurora. Welcome new beginnings. Let the sun shine in your life. I feel like this was something that just ended for you. This was something that closed an energetic chapter in your life. And you all are about to embark on a new beginning. Can you tell me more about this new beginning for my Geminis? We got strength. Some of you may be dealing with the Leo. All of this work that you're doing right now, that you're being called to do, hermit, take time to reflect, learn from spiritual experiences, practice gratitude and assess the situation. I feel like this is all preparing you for the next chapter that you are about to start very soon. Because before one door closes, you have to make sure that you wrap up any loose ends, right? It's almost like moving. Before you move, you got to make sure you clean your place. We'll just use an apartment rental. You clean the apartment, you pack all your belongings, you don't leave anything broken or anything a mess. You got to leave the place generally as it was, and you can close that chapter completely, sign papers, get whatever you need, return the keys. In a similar way, whenever we are about to start a new chapter, we have to let go of things, clearing away, releasing of people, and you're going to feel it because you're not going to feel that same resonance. Something's going to happen. All of this is giving you the strength, all of this healing, inner child healing you've been doing, your angelic protection, and this hermit mode, and also the energy that you're putting into yourself, into rejuvenating. It's going to give you the strength for this new beginning. Let's pull a few more. What else can you tell us about this new beginning? What else can you tell us about this new beginning for my Geminis? We got 7 of Cups. What is a bat doing in there? I swear, there's a bat wing in here. But I feel like you're going to have options, a lot of different things that are going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And it's going to kind of be, which one do I choose? Which path? And you're not going to know all of them. But it's going to tap into your emotional heart space. It's going to give you almost like a spark, you should say, a spark of resonance, of joy. But you have options here. I don't know why there's just one bat hiding here. It always makes me laugh. But you got to be careful not to be too quick to choose. That's the other thing. You got to use your discernment, because you know from this experience, having gone through this relationship, romantic or platonic, and the way things ended, you can't give your heart out, your emotions, your trust too easily. You got to be discerning. You don't know if there are poisonous snakes, metaphorically speaking, if there are things that are not meant for your highest good. Last piece of advice for this new beginning for my Geminis. Last piece of advice. Got 9 of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You are reaching for bigger, better things in life, things that are more aligned for you, things that bring you joy and happiness, and you are going to be successful. I feel like with your own intuition, with your own guidance. That's why the Hermit card is so important. When we take time out for ourselves to heal, to rejuvenate, it's those quiet moments that we get those nudges, those messages. It's not in the midst of hanging out with people and everything. Although, you know, sometimes we'll get like alarm bells and intuitive feelings like, don't do that, don't go with that person. But the messages and guidance we need, for the most part, for our journey forward, it comes in these moments of quiet, of solace, of solitude, of introspection and reflection. This is going to lead you to greater stability, prosperity in your life. And I feel like, even though this isn't a Cups card, I feel like it's going to be holistically, like emotional stability, prosperity in your material world. It's just because of your discernment and also the strength it takes to heal. Let's continue on. Okay, we're gonna go into the Keepers of the Light deck. All of this, and this is such a like sucky thing to say, this relationship was all meant to spur this next chapter in your life. It was like a harbinger to come. I wish they had flags with people like, hey, this is a lesson just to let you know. But people don't come with flags or with stickers. And I feel like there's never a lesson that wasn't, ooh, you got a card and I didn't even hear it flip. That's never not learned. Every decision that we make leads us down the road we're supposed to go on. Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. I feel like this is going to lead to your new beginning. Focusing on what it is that you want, not on what you lost, because you don't want to bring more of that shit in. Really important. We're going to pull a unicorn. We are almost done. What other guidance? What can the unicorns guide my Geminis for the month of June? What else do they need to know? 31, Cosmic Emerald. Create perfect health, access, divine abundance. This is heart chakra energy. The emerald, some of you may love or like emerald. It's a beautiful gem for the heart chakra to open, to heal. There's a lot of healing that's being done right now. And it's for good cause. After experiencing this type of, I'll just say, relationship breakup, dissatisfaction, grief, betrayal, hurt, pain, you have to leave some room for your heart. Take some time to reflect. That's why we got the shield here. Feel like you were protecting yourself, your heart. Take time to nurture yourself. When you nurture and pour into yourself, it's almost like rebuilding. What soul guidance message do my Geminis need to hear for June? What soul guidance message? Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. We got here, access divine abundance. So there's abundance coming to you. I feel like this is very much a part of your new beginning, because we got this too with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like as you work through this in June, you're going to start seeing the trickles of this. New opportunities are going to come in. New people are going to cross your paths. You're going to feel a shift in your energy and your vibration. You know, as you continue to heal, because I wish healing happened in 5 hours. Like, we could go to a vending machine and be like, I'm going to choose 1 hour healing and I'll be done. I wish it was like that. But this is a gradual process. And you will know, because you will start to see more light than dark throughout this process. And you need both in this world. As you nurture yourself and take care of yourself, you're going to feel it shift. And you will naturally, as your energy and your vibration increases, you will naturally start attracting this abundance, i.e. your desires, what you want in your life. And this is part of the new beginning that's opening up for you. Look at the sun. I get summer solstice energy immediately. That could have a meaning for you. The summer solstice, June 21st. Finally, we are going to pick an animal spirit oracle and see what guidance they have for you. I see horses here, snakes, doves twice, bats, sheep, lions for the strength card, peacock, angels, birds, wolves. There's a bunch of animals. Some of you may resonate with them. And unicorns, of course. What messages or what spirit? These cards are slippery. What message for my Geminis? It popped out. Raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. We have this here. Focus on what you desire. Look at this. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster. Geminis can be known for that. And practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So get clear on what you want for this new chapter of your life, for this new beginning. Again, as you take time out, as you heal, remember everything is within your reach. Take time out for yourself, because abundance, you've got 3 cards to confirm this. It's right around the corner for you. My Geminis, I hope this reading has helped. I'm super grateful and thankful for your support here, and I'm wishing you a wonderful June wherever you are in the world. Thank you.